Okay, so here we are. We're at the corner of 182nd and Hawthorne. There's like a protest here at the AT&T. So I just saw it when I was driving down Hawthorne Boulevard, and so I'm just coming by to see what's going on. Oh wow. So, what's happening here? What's going on?
Oh, we're on strike.
Oh, okay. Against AT&T?
Yes.
Okay, I mean like with the corporation, what's happening? Are they just laying people off or what?
They haven't given us a contract yet.
Okay, how long have you been without a contract?
Over a year.
A year?
April of 2016.
Okay, so what's the point of impasse?
Well, right now we're trying to get a contract for the wireless people because they don't want to do even negotiate.
The wireless?
Yeah.
I don't.
Mobility.
Okay, so like the people are moving around and
wireless mobility. Cell phones.
Wireless and wireline.
Only take a look at that. Wow. Okay, so you guys, what's CWA? Which union is that? Communication workers. Oh, I didn't know they had locals and stuff. Okay, so you've got wireless people who work on the wireless stuff, and they're not being unionized?
We have separate.
Damn.
We have wireless. We have what else do we have? Landlines. Landlines.
Okay, the landlines are phasing out though, right?
Yeah. They will eventually, but no. They're not going to phase out right away.
You think they're going to be, they'll be...
We still have all the infrastructure in.
There'll still be a market for it, you're saying?
Well, yeah, we have all the infrastructure.
The people who still have it. Okay, got it. I'm just getting the posters. Got it. So you're all working, or you guys are, you're on strike. I'm sorry, everybody's on strike. I'm sorry?
We're all from different departments.
Okay, so
We're all on strike.
the wireless, what are they trying to get? They want to have the same contract as you guys, or?
They need a contract, not the same contract, but they need a contract.
So they've been non-contracted, essentially.
So have we.
Yeah. Because, okay, so they had one, but then it...
We've had no contract since February.
Okay, so specifically, what are you asking for? Better benefits, the same?
They haven't really given us any reason, or anything yet for these guys, for mobility.
Well, I already know what...
Okay, so what is it that you want that they're not giving you?
They're basically raising our health insurance, medical. They're trying to raise that.
Okay, you have to pay more.
Yeah.
They want you to pay more.
They're trying to take away a percentage of our pay on weekends.
They're trying to cut your pay.
On weekends, yeah.
Okay, so when you say like it's corporate greed, so you think that they're holding on to more and just like not giving the workers more? Is that what it is, or?
If you look at how they spent more money on other stuff like, buying big giant companies and not spending it on their people.
Oh, you mean like there's mergers happening? So who has AT&T merged with?
SBC.
Okay, SBC. I know there's been issues. I know that there was a merger that created Spectrum, I think it's called.
Yeah, DirecTV.
Okay, so that's another one. What do you guys think of there was all the arguments about net neutrality. They're dismantling that. Is that affecting you one way or another?
I don't have an opinion about that.
Okay, just asking. Wow. Wow. So how long have you guys been out here?
Since 12.
Okay, from 12, and so how long has there been a strike?
It's going to be for 3 days.
So it started 3 days ago. Okay.
No, it's going to be for 3 days.
Oh, it's going to just be for 3 days, and then everybody goes back. Okay, got it. So it's the Communication Workers of America. I've never heard of that union before. So they represent all of the networks and...
The largest union in the country.
One of the largest in the country?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are you guys private or public sector?
Public.
You're a public sector union? Oh, so you're paid with tax. How are you guys public? That's weird.
Some of us are, I think, and some of us are not.
Okay.
Okay, so like the ones in California are not. They're paid by the companies.
Okay, so it's a private. Here in California, it's...
Yeah,
okay.
But if you're talking about CWA, yes.
Okay, CWA...
Communication Workers in America.
Okay, got it.
So you're asking like an overall question?
Well, yeah.
So you want to be more specific.
So what I'm saying is like, if it's a...
Are you talking about California only, or are you talking about Communication Workers?
So you mean this is a strike all over the country? That's it.
For California right now.
Okay, let's focus on California.
I think it was 36 states.
Yeah.
36?
Yeah.
What's 36 days? I don't understand.
36 states.
States. Okay, that's where the union covers 36 states. But this is a...
For this contract, it's over 21,000 employees.
Okay, so I'm asking, are other people on strike right now in other states?
Yes.
I don't know, actually.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, they are. Okay, got it. All right. Jeez. Okay, got it. So you feel like
why are you asking this question? Because we don't know who you are.
Yeah, let's see. I'm a freelance reporter,
Okay.
so I'm out here recording it. It's a public place, and I say I don't usually see protests over here, so you know. So I just wanted to find out what's going on.
That's all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Geez.
What's your name?
Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah, what's your name?
Steve.
Terry. Terry? Terry and?
Andrew.
Okay, got it. So I just want to make sure I got this.
The bottom line is that we don't have a contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't had a contract.
So you're working like on a per diem limited benefit or what?
No, we still are. We're on our old contract.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't get, we're not getting any raises. We're not getting any other benefits. You know, that usually when we have another contract.
Okay.
Usually we get. You know, so there's no advancement right now. There's
So
just
you guys,
stalemate.
so it's not just about the contract. You've talked about you don't want to have to pay more for benefits and lose pay for weekends.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
These are all normal stuff, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And they're trying to cut that, and you want to get a raise, and there hasn't been a raise.
No, we just want equal. You know,
Yeah,
think about 3% every year, right? It's
So that's a raise. You guys want a raise?
I mean,
Once we're capped out, we're capped out.
What do you mean tapped out?
Capped out. We're at our max.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. There's a schedule, and you want to see the numbers go up on the schedule. Okay,
I don't see it that way, but that's okay.
that's fine.
I see it as, you know, as our economy improves,
Okay.
so does the amount of money that we deserve, right?
Okay, so I want to follow up with that. Okay, so if the economy gets better, you should be paid more money.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have to be able to survive and live, you know, sustainably as well.
Okay, so these are values that unions believe in and share. So I'm gonna just like question you about them really quick. So do you feel like people should get more money just for the number of years they've served in a company?
No.
Okay,
Are you a reporter for news? Or are you?
I'm freelance. I get reported sometimes town hall. I've been published in Daily Breeze. I've been for letters, My Turn. Yeah, absolutely.
I've read that part in the Daily Breeze. That's a really good, very good articles.
Which one?
My Turn. The My Turn.
Yeah.
There's been some really good articles there.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, I always think that unions are not helping their employees. That's my view. Yeah. Would you say that though that they're stepping up and they're doing a good job? They're helping you out?
No, they can't do it.
What is it?
Legally, they can't do it.
They're not doing. They're
No,
not.
they can't. I mean, legally, they can't. I mean, people are all the rules against them. They're just not allowing them to be who they want to be.
So what do you want to see unions doing that they're not allowed to do right now?
I just want them to be able to give their employees or people who work the opportunity to make a living wage.
Okay, a living. So like a living wage, how much would that be?
It entirely depends on the area.
Okay.
You have to like.
Because look at what the rents are to live out here.
I know, it's crazy. It's outrageous.
So if you look at the dollar amount of rent, subtract to what retail charges. I mean, how much they pay their employees. You know, if you look at minimum wage, they're at $10 an hour. We're above our $10 an hour, but still,
You're making that much, but it's still not enough.
No, we make more than minimum wage.
Good.
But
I hope
the
so.
thing is that every time minimum wage goes up, the cost of living goes up.
Yes, it does.
So when the cost of living goes up, we should be able to go up also.
So maybe we should abolish the minimum wage and then allow the businesses to compete for your dollars, for your work. I agree with that. I don't think there should be a minimum wage. I think that if they want to get good employees like you, they better pay up or you won't work there.
Here's the problem. If you abolish the minimum wage, then a corporate person can give you $2 an hour and you're screwed.
Say that again?
I said a corporate person can give you $2 an hour if you're a minimum wage.
Well,
There's no minimum
would
wage.
you take that job though?
No.
Of course you would. Nobody would take that job because I can't live on $2.
But you know what?
So I'm automatically, if I'm a business owner and I want to get a good employee, I better pay him a competitive wage.
Here's the thing. Minimum wage is going to go up every single year between now all the way to 2020.
Yeah, because of a law that was passed, which a lot of businesses opposed, by the way.
Right.
Because my first job was a minimum wage job and I was working, and as soon as my wage went up with the law that passed, all the prices went up on all the goods in the place where I worked. So it's like whatever bonus didn't mean anything.
That's what happens.
I know, and it doesn't have to happen. There was a time when there wasn't a minimum wage. So
Oh, excuse me. I've been working since 1980.
I mean like a forced wage, that's what I mean.
That's not true. Because the minimum wage was at $4.25 an hour.
It was, but there was a time like in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s when there wasn't a minimum wage imposed. That's all I'm saying. Do you think that the unions can fix this housing problem? Because you mentioned it, it's like 50% of our income goes to housing. Is there any way they can fix it?
Their job.
Okay, it's not their job. Fair enough.
Their job is to provide jobs. Is to provide people with a contract. With people with a contract, you know, so that we can have a working contract.
Absolutely. Were you forced to join the union?
Yeah.
I would say it's a good thing that I joined the union.
We're not forced to join.
Oh, okay, so it's like a...
We are required to.
Wait a minute, you're not forced to, but you're required to. I don't understand.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to join the union, but do they still charge a fee, like an agency fee?
Yes.
Okay, do you think that's fair?
You can say you don't want to pay them.
Okay, so you can refuse to pay that agency fee. Really? Okay. Are there benefits that a person loses if they... Okay, fair enough. Then I'm... Okay, good. That to me is the thing. Union, I don't have a problem with as long as I'm not forced to join, because I think that otherwise they're not working for you.
But they don't have a power. If you take that power away from them, they don't have a power.
Well, that's not true. Tennessee is right to work, for example. Unions have actually grown in Tennessee. That's a southern state, too. Everybody says that they're anti-union, but unions have actually gotten bigger. So...
Yeah, but they don't make a lot of money there.
Union because of two things.
They don't make a lot of money there either.
They don't need to. The cost of living is way lower. Friends of mine, you can buy a mansion for 500 grand. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have a learning disability and I've got a physical disability.
Oh.
And that the union has protected my job for myself.
Okay.
So I do have a lot, you know, I kind of thank the union for what they did so far.
You know it is against the law. They cannot discriminate you. That's a federal law.
I know that. I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff that I've gone through in many years of all these different jobs. And this union has been backing me up since I started working at AT&T.
Okay, well thanks, I appreciate it. I gotta ask this one other thing, because I see this hand right there, the fist right there, you know, on your poster right there. That's like a symbol for socialism. You know, that alarms me, because socialism, if you've studied through history, you're seeing a lot of countries that get bogged down in a lot of debt and a lot of government overreach and a lot of... It just imposes and takes away a lot of liberty from people. How do you feel about that?
Let me explain why the reason why they're raising their hands is that we're fighting for the contract. We're not fighting for socialism.
Okay.
We're fighting for a contract. And that's what we're having our hands up.
Okay.
We don't want to, you know, confuse you guys. Think it's socialism. It's actually for a contract that we need. It was a fair contract.
Okay.
That's what we're fighting for.
And a fair contract, from what I'm gathering from you guys, is that there's a proper cost of living increase, 3%, and that you're not having to pay more for the insurance. You're not having to pay, you're not losing money for the work that you've done.
Right.
That to me is really odious. You've worked and then they cut money. I don't agree with that. That's offensive. That's wrong.
I'm told we got to talk anyway.
So, okay, thanks for your time, guys. Okay. They're saying don't talk to him anymore. Okay, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. So I want you to notice how, am I forced to join or am I not forced to join? It isn't clear. How you doing? I'm good. So to me it's interesting when you see unions lining up, and what we've seen is a slow and growing decline of unions in the country generally, because they're not fighting for their workers, especially when people are forced to join. This is a forced unionism state, by the way. This is not a right-to-work state. And so you aren't required to join. But according to what he had to say, it's not, according to what he had to say, people are not forced to join. This is a statewide, a nationwide union. But for me in general, you know, unions aren't helping workers. They're going from an antiquated system. The technology revolution has gone faster and faster. And so whatever jobs they're trying to hold on to are going to get phased out. We're not going to have landlines anymore. We're going to end up having mostly mobile and cellular. So they're trying to hold on to jobs that are just getting phased out by creative destruction. So